was thinking about a mutual on TikTok. I wasn't even sure of her first name, you know. So young, had severe ME, and I don't actually know how she died, but so I think as a disabled person, especially a disabled person that's bedbound a lot of the time, you know, thank goodness I'm in 2025 and I can use the internet, and there is this this way of finding community. But the other side of that coin is you see how awful MECFS really is. For one, I didn't know that you could die from MECFS. You know, like this time last year, I didn't know that. I didn't know how bad it could get. And she was so ill, I didn't know what was going on in her life, and she'd gone quiet, so I was just sending her, you know, TikToks that I liked, because I thought she might like to see them, and she probably can't respond anyway, and we'd had that discussion. Yeah. It's really sad. Sometimes it's just shit. And there's no, and also Western ideology is very fatalistic, so there's a lot of destiny involved. There's a lot of like punishment, reward ideas. Yuck. 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 Hiding from my son because he's playing with his friend and he's talking very loudly, and I thought I'd put this on, but it's kind of giving me a headache. I thought I'd try and be festive and whimsical, but I don't know. It's okay. I'm gonna make, I thought, right, I want to make like a house tea light cover, so then all of the lights twinkle when you put the tea lights over it. And then I thought, what if I get like not real candles and I could make it a lot better. I could stick stuff to it afterwards, so I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna make the clay now. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make it big, and then it can be like a decoration every year for Christmas. Oh, I haven't had my chocolates. Right, I'm gonna get festive. I'm gonna get really festive. I've had my gingerbread Starbucks festive drink, and I can sit down here on this chair because the chair's like a bariatric chair. It's massive, and I can cross my legs on it, so it gives me a bit more it gives me a bit more stamina, because preventing me from blood pooling into my legs and then making my heart go tachycardic, etc., and then making me fatigued, etc. So yes, that's what we can do. Also, depends how much I do, but I'm going to start off with my little dolls that I wanted to make. So we've got some half-used ones to see how reusable those are. I need a rolling pin or something to roll, and I'm going to plan it. I'm going to make a stencil as well. We'll do that first, and then I think I'll just speed it up or put music over it. So I'll probably put a longer one as like hanging out / tutorial, and then I'll put a really short one in my vlog. Yeah, okay, let's see how this goes. It's a bit cozy lighting now. Our bright lights are not helping me today, but I've kind of got the bug a little bit for this little project. I love a project. Yeah, I'll do the second smiley. Oh, look, there we go. Oh, me. Ah! The pleasure, the pain, the relief, the shock. Yes, gonna carry on doing that. Hello. I really enjoyed making those house things there. I've got loads of ideas for them. For me, I think it's like the pillars of wellness as well, from like counselling theory. I know for me anyway, certainly since I got sober, which was 5 years ago, nearly, I realised that my basic stuff needs to be covered for me to be content to some extent. One of them, well, adequate sleep, healthy food, enough water, communication with friends, and creative practice is one of those things for me. I think for everyone, honestly. And it can be as small as getting dressed. But I realised actually getting dressed, for a while, because I realised that even through my last big flare, I was trying to get dressed every day because I knew it makes me happy. I like my clothes are very much a collection rather than just clothes for the sake of needing them. And mischief is happening. But I realise now, because now I'm tracking all of my activities, that dressing is the most intensive, impactful thing that I do in a day. And actually, it's not a good idea to do it unless I need to. Stop. Why are you so mean? Why are you such a mean boy? You know this is a king-size bed. I could fit like at least 20 cats on this bed if you spaced it correctly. Such an unreasonable cat. So unreasonable. And also Percy will always win, because she's my favourite. Sorry. She was kind of forced out, because I do find it a difficult when my son's on the phone with his friend, because he's got a big booming voice now. Doesn't have a little boy voice anymore, and it's hard to ignore, so I kind of run away. But at least I can. At least I can go and sit downstairs and now I feel inspired. I feel a little bit. It gives me some kind of purpose because I'm fixated on something, even if that's for like a small amount of time. So, yay. That's good. It's a good thing. But I don't think I rested very well today. Like I changed the notification on my visible band to like do this little noise, go do 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 do, when I'm in tachycardia, and I literally just stood up earlier and it did it immediately. I suppose I don't have my afternoon beta block of it. It shouldn't revert that fast. Like, I'm just having a really bad potsy day. I guess because I'm in PEM, like they must bounce off each other or be part of the same thing. Like dysautonomia is, like, I only have POTS because I fit into certain diagnostic criteria, but dysautonomia is also like part of having PEM, because part of having PEM is orthostatic intolerance, which is being upright. And I'm so obviously just like those two things are the same thing. So I'm having a really bad potsy day. I blew my nose earlier and it went do 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 do, like Jesus. So I mean, I didn't really do anything though. Just sat downstairs and did houses. But that's always my famous last word, so the thing is, like, I've not been bad enough to just sleep all day, and actually I think that's probably the best thing I could have done, and I didn't. So I think if I wake up PM again, because it's 2 days in a row, then I'm gonna have to do the whole like blackout mask, listening to audiobooks all day in a dark room, which is really hard to do. This is so boring. But I will be forced to do that when my body responds. So, I've cleaned my teeth and I washed my face. And am I ready for bed? So yes, I shall depart to the land of the slumber when it so takes me there. When the Sandman arrives. Okay. Have a nice time. Thank you for watching. If you watched all the way through. Okay.